Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Di sini saya akan merekam video menyimak saya, di mana sebelumnya sudah saya tonton sebelumnya. Jadi saya akan merekam bagian akhir saja. Mohon maaf karena tidak bisa merekam full karena di sini rekaman saya tidak bisa merekam lebih lama dan juga untuk menghemat waktu juga. Berikut adalah video menyimak saya.
Load disk use option. But first, let's talk about how MongoDB server performs aggregation operations. Each aggregation stage is processed on the MongoDB server side in the memory, and each stage is allowed to use maximum 100 megabytes of RAM. If this limit is exceeded, then MongoDB server will stop operation and return error to the MongoDB client. It means that you will not get any aggregation results. Following option, allow disk use true, can be used to tell MongoDB server to store results of each stage in temporal files. So instead of RAM, MongoDB server will use files. And if you want to perform really large aggregation request that needs much resources, you must use this allow disk use true option. So how it is passed to the MongoDB server? Let's look at an example. Here it is. db.persons aggregate, then in brackets you add list of stages. In this example we don't have any stages. And then after comma you pass second argument to the aggregate method. And this second argument is an object with key value pair. Allow disk use true. We will not practice this option because in our example we have small collection just with 1000 documents. But if you will have larger collections and will need to perform aggregation operations on this large collection, of course you will need to use this option. Let's summarize. Allow disk use true option tells server that it can use temporal files instead of RAM. Okay, let's finally summarize what we have discussed in this large aggregation module. See you in a second.
You're looking to make your app the best it can be. It sounds simple, but the reality is anything but.
This was a really large module, and we have covered a lot. We have talked about different aggregation stages, such as match, group, project, sort, and so on. We also discussed out stage that writes result of the aggregate operation to the collection. We also have discussed and practiced stages chaining, when several stages are used in one aggregation request. We talked about accumulator operators, such as sum or average. And we discussed unary operators such as type. Aggregation framework is the most powerful tool that MongoDB offers, and I strongly recommend you to use it. Okay, let's have a rest, and after the pause, let's go on. See you.
Baik, sekian dari video menyimak saya. Mohon maaf bila saya ada kesalahan dari kata-kata saya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.